when I turned 30, kind of closely aligned with when I was having this sort of health reckoning, I would ask my endo, like, okay, so, we're not quite ready yet, but is there anything I need to be doing? Is there anything I need to be worried about? And was always told, no, it's fine. No worries. Like, very kind of, you can absolutely have a baby. That was probably one of the only things I asked about, even as like a teen. Will I be able to have a child one day? I don't know. I guess I just knew I wanted to be a mom from a fairly young age. When we actually wanted to have a baby, it didn't happen super easily. And we ended up going down the fertility treatment path. And I remember when we got our results back, the first thing the specialist said was, well, this is pretty common. You're diabetic. So like, of course, this number is like really bad. Why is this the first time I'm hearing that? And then it kind of comes into, I didn't do enough research. I sort of like took a doctor's word for it that like, as long as you're menstruating properly, you'll be fine to have a kid. The diabetes, you'll have to manage it, but it'll be fine. And so to hear someone say that this number is low because you're a type 1 diabetic, saying without saying that like you ought to have started a little earlier, that was really hard. I think that was really hard for my husband too, because we had made the decision together to wait a number of years after we kind of thought about starting a family. Then it was just like panic of like, is this going to happen? Diabetes intertwined. There was obviously other stuff going on. And so that was definitely a very emotional journey. I keep hearing, you're just like everyone else. You can do all these things. And like, there's a reality to some of this stuff that is worth talking about too.